phone, hit my line. Only ones who down for real, down for line. Keep it super thorough my way on this side. Keep it super thorough my way on this side. Call my phone, hit my.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you're here, my name is Tara. With everything that's going on in the world today, most of us are just staying home unless we absolutely have to go out. And when we do venture out to the grocery store, some of the things we're looking for we just can't find, including a sandwich bread. So today, we're gonna make a wheat sandwich loaf that is so incredibly delicious and easy to make, and you guys are gonna absolutely love it. Before we get started, if you have not already, I would love for you to be a part of this community. You do that by hitting the red subscribe button that's right below this video, and be sure to click the bell icon. That way you're notified each time I post a new video. If you guys are ready to make this super delicious wheat sandwich bread, smash that like button and let's jump right into the video. The first thing that we need to do is to bloom our yeast. So I'm adding some warm water to my mixing bowl. I'm adding my active dry yeast, cane sugar, honey. I love using both sugar and honey. It adds such a depth of flavor to the bread. If you don't have honey, you could also use something like agave nectar and it will still be delicious. I love using honey inside of recipes because not only is it packed with antioxidants, it also has antimicrobial properties. Then we're gonna stir this together and set it aside for about 5 to 10 minutes until it blooms. We're gonna add avocado oil. You can use any neutral oil, milk powder. Milk powder adds a delicious flavor and texture to the bread. Plus, you get all of the added benefits of vitamin A, D, E, K, potassium, zinc, magnesium. It has a very long shelf life. I was able to find this easily at the grocery store. If you don't have this, or if you're vegan, you can add just a little bit more flour and that should work. I have not tried this recipe without it, so if you do make it without it, drop it in the comments below so everyone else can benefit from your wisdom. We're gonna add our whole wheat flour. Bread flour. Using all wheat flour would produce a very dense loaf. I'm lightening this loaf up a bit by adding some bread flour. If you don't have bread flour, you can also use all-purpose flour. It will still be delicious. Next, we're going to add some pink salt and just stir everything together. Add a little bit more water. And then turn the stand mixer on and let it do its magic. The kneading process takes about 5 to 6 minutes, and I like to scrape the sides down a couple of times to ensure all of the ingredients are incorporated together. This dough is still going to be very, very sticky, but I'm adding just a touch more wheat flour. We're going to grab our Instant Pot and I'm going to spray it with some avocado oil. If you don't have an Instant Pot, you can set this inside of a greased bowl in a non-drafty area for about 1 to 3 hours. But if you have an Instant Pot, it just makes it so much easier. I'm using the yogurt setting the timer for 30 minutes. Perfectly proofed dough, so quickly. Just gonna grab it out of there. Set it on top of a floured work surface, just a little bit of flour, and then we're going to start punching the dough. Punching the dough down is not only a great stress reliever, it's also going to release some of those gas bubbles to help produce a finer texture in your delicious bread. Now we're going to transfer this to our greased loaf pan, and we're going to just punch it just a little bit more. Take out all of our frustrations. Then we're going to cover this with a towel and let it rest for about 10 minutes. Now we're going to place our loaf pan inside of our preheated oven and bake it for about 30 to 35 minutes. A really great hack to see if your bread is done is to simply tap the top of it. If it sounds hollow, it's probably done. If you want your crust to be extra soft, take a damp paper towel and just wipe the surface of your bread with it, and it will magically help your bread to be soft. Because we greased our pan really well, it should remove very easily, and we're going to place it on a wire rack to cool completely. Now it is time to slice our bread. This bread is so airy and light. Perfect texture. Great for sandwiches, for French toast. Now for the taste test. So incredibly delicious. You guys have got to try this recipe. If you like this video, you are really gonna love this playlist that I've put together of more delicious recipes. I'm gonna leave it right here on the screen for you. Go ahead and click the video on the screen and I will see you over there.